It's time for more 151 in Japanese. You've probably seen a lot of this being opened recently. If you've seen the recent stuff about how they've been printing this a lot in Japanese. There's been quite a few reprints, and it's been making it a lot more affordable. If you've been looking around at the Japanese market, if any time, now is probably the time to get these if you're interested in a Japanese product at all. I just because of like import fees alone, I don't see it could go in very much cheaper. But yeah, I've opened 151 in Japanese a little bit before on the channel, but I don't know if I've opened a full box before. So I know one box is gonna be kind of short, but hey, we'll see. I know it's also been bringing the market and singles down, but that's kind of the give and take. You always gotta know that's gonna happen when it reprints, but there's still cool stuff in here. Like I see this definitely being a set in the future people are always gonna want. And it's original 151, so even if they keep printing it for a while, it's probably gonna do well. And I can see the Japanese doing well because of that Master Ball Pikachu, Master Ball Gengar. And that's what we're gonna keep our eyes out on. Oh man, I got some kind of like edgeware right there, huh? Already I can tell. Right out of the pack, man. Usually Japanese cards have good quality, but ooh, more out of the bat, Nidoking and a Venusaur double hit right off the bat. Not bad. I know the art rares aren't too much in Japanese. I think they're more up there in terms of price in English for some reason. I know like the Charmander and Charmeleon are like, I don't know if they still are, but in English like 20 for their art rares. I think in Japanese they're a lot less. I think they're closer to like 5 or something, or they could be even less after all this reprints because they've been printing this constantly. But like I said, it's definitely something that's sought after, so at least it's making it available to everyone right now. And I think in the future it'll be at least not as expensive when you're trying to open it, like a couple years in the future, because this is something people are definitely gonna probably look back on and like a lot. It might be like kind of a lot like Evolutions, like, oh, this is just looking at nostalgia kind of stuff, but that's kind of what sells. Look at how much people still like XY Evolutions, even though it's how pricey it is. And at first it was kind of, when it first came out, like kind of like price bombed into the ground way back then, and then everyone got back into the hobby and went crazy. You can imagine if this came out like right at the same time as the Pokemon boom in the 2020s, early 2020, or no, it was like late 2020. Everyone knows when it was around. But yeah, this is definitely something that everyone. But yeah, I wish that usually Japanese quality is so nice, but you can tell there's always so many print lines on these reverses now. It used to never be the case as much, sadly. I think they're just kind of pumping this out maybe a little too fast in Japanese, and you need to work on the quality a bit more. Like, I know you're trying to meet demand because there's probably quite a bit decent demand for this set, but I don't want it to be like English where they just print even when it's not in demand. Like sometimes the print quality, that would be a good Master Ball. Print quality is just not there sometimes, unfortunately. I wish it was, but English just kind of hit and miss with quality too much. Japanese usually always on point, but I guess this was just something they wanted to pump out really fast because they knew everyone's gonna be clamoring for this set in Japanese. When it comes to modern Japanese, of course. Alright. Keep an eye out for that Master Ball. Hopefully we can get a good one like this. Pikachu, obviously #1. But oh, Zapdos Floor. Okay, well, that's the quote-unquote big hit, unfortunately. typically this, yeah, your full art is your secret. Yeah, unless you get super lucky and get a 2-box special, which is pretty rare but can happen. Yeah, when it comes to like these boxes, you're hoping for secrets, of course, or illustration rares. Oh man, this tore out really weird. There we go. But yeah, hopefully the Master Ball will save us, since our big hit's kind of out there. And we should still have 2 like or 2 art rares and the Master Ball. But the art rares, unless they're probably like Charmander or something, aren't going to be that sought after. Yeah, I don't know how much the Charmander, Pikachu, and Mewtwo, I think those are like the bigger ones, go for. Or if we're lucky, a double secret box. Mewtwo. Cause yeah. But yeah, I don't know. This is something where I'd probably get more of, just because it has a Master Ball chase. Both, English and Japanese are definitely worth getting and opening, just, for the nostalgia alone of all these OGs, and the art in them looks really nice. And of course, the sealed collector and the investors out there are gonna go for it because, original. But at least, this doesn't ruin it for the collectors with them making so much right now. Like printing so much of it and making it so easy to access if you do want to go for it. And if you didn't care about, if you just want to go for your chase, and you're able to go for your chase at a decent price now without having to spend so much on a box. Instead of, Charizard. Instead of, spending so much on a sealed box. In the future, it'll probably go up a decent amount, but with how much it's printing, it'll probably take a bit. And there'll probably be a lot more out there available for people in the future that do want to open it, at least. And not have to. Ooh, the Mewtwo, there we go. This is like my favorite art rare almost from this one. Very nice. Since you can only pull this one in Japanese, you don't get this one as a promo. But like I said, I don't know if any of the normal art rares are like two up there. I know that one used to be like 20, but that's like when the set, I think, was first coming out. So I think all the art rares in Japanese are kind of down there, unless you're just special illustration or Master Ball, basically. That's what you're looking for. Pidgey, right? We still have not hit the Master Ball, I believe, unless I missed it. If I don't see it, I've seen some errors here and there where it's possible you don't hit the Master Ball. It doesn't happen too often, but I have seen it. But since it looks like we're getting pulls kind of on the pull rate, we should, unless it's, like I said, an error. There's always a possibility. I hope not. Oh, there it is. It's not a good one, sadly. Venonat. Well, yeah. Oh, there goes the box, sadly. I've got like one art rare left to pull and maybe another EX. So, let's put the Master Ball there. It's unfortunate. I mean, at least it's not a trainer, or like a trainer. At least it's a Pokemon. But yeah, usually there's like a section of Pokemon that kind of are all the same price when it comes to the Master Ball. And when you're more hoping for like a starter or an iconic Pokemon, or oh, Pikachu, nice. Well, I got, I think, 2 of the good normal art rares. I think these would be 2 of the top ones, since well, I don't know actually, off the top of my head. But yeah, that's basically the box right there. I think we have 4 more packs, but if we're lucky, or we can get another secret somehow, it'd be nice. Get some redemption in here. Yeah, I definitely like the art rares that were pulled, at least. The Floor Zapdos is cool, but I would have much preferred, the secret art illustration one, and the Master Ball. Yeah. And the Master Ball is kind of very lackluster. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, of course. And with how much these boxes have gone down, it's at least it's not like a huge hit on the wall. Like when these were like almost $200 at one point. At least now, you know, they're, gosh, they're close to like 50, I think. No, not 50, like 60, if you know where you're looking. But, you know, it's hard to go. You can probably find 60 for sale, maybe like $60 in the US. But if you're going to Japan, you might get it a little bit cheaper, but the import fees at China don't make it worth it. So, unless you just get from a really good seller, but it's hard. The triple glizzy. Alright. We're on the last pack. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, let me know if you want to see more like Japanese 151, English 151. I still need a complete master set of English. The English, unfortunately, is a little bit harder to find in the wild. They're not printing it as much as they are in Japanese, it seems. But I'll still be on the lookout for it. Ooh, gassy. That looks nice. And ditto. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.